The city never truly slept, but for her, the day only ended when exhaustion finally won. Every evening at exactly 8:15 p.m., she stepped out of the glass doors of the towering office building, her shoulders slightly slumped, her grip tight around her worn handbag. To everyone else, she was invisible, just another overworked employee fading into the crowd. But tonight, someone was watching. From inside a sleek black car parked across the street, Billionaire CEO Adrian Voss observed her every move, his sharp eyes narrowing with curiosity. He had seen her before, many times, actually. Always the last to leave, always carrying the weight of something heavier than just long hours. And tonight, something compelled him to follow. She walked quickly, almost mechanically, as if every second mattered. Adrian kept his distance, intrigued by the quiet urgency in her steps. This wasn't his world. He was used to boardrooms, luxury, and control, not shadowing a woman through dimly lit streets. Yet, something about her didn't add up. She worked in his company's lower division, a name buried in employee files he'd never bothered to read, until now. As she turned into a narrow alley, Adrian felt a flicker of doubt. This was unusual. Risky. But curiosity overpowered caution. At the end of the alley stood a modest apartment building, old and slightly worn. She climbed the stairs quickly, unlocking the door with a sense of relief. Adrian parked nearby and watched from a distance, unsure why his chest felt tight. Minutes passed before the window lights flickered on. Then, something unexpected happened. The woman reappeared, but this time, she wasn't alone. A small child ran into her arms, laughing, wrapping tiny hands around her waist. The woman, who had looked so drained moments ago, transformed completely. Her face softened, her eyes lit up with warmth, and she knelt down, hugging the child like nothing else in the world mattered. Adrian felt something shift inside him. This wasn't just an employee. This was a mother, fighting a silent battle. He moved closer, staying hidden as he glanced through the partially open curtains. Inside, the apartment was simple, barely furnished, yet filled with something his mansion had never known, genuine life. The child showed her drawings, talking excitedly, while she listened with full attention despite her exhaustion. Then Adrian noticed something that made his breath catch. The kitchen shelves were nearly empty. The realization hit him harder than any business deal ever had. One of his own employees, struggling to survive. Working overtime not for ambition, but for survival. And he had never even noticed. But what shook him the most came next. The child asked, "Mom, are we going to be okay this month?" There was a pause. A long, painful silence. Then she smiled, soft, reassuring, but clearly hiding the truth. "Of course we are," she said, brushing the child's hair gently. "We always are." Adrian stepped back, his mind racing. For the first time in years, he felt something unfamiliar, guilt. His empire, his wealth, his success, all built while people like her struggled in silence under his own roof. That night, he didn't return to his penthouse. Instead, he sat in his car, staring at the dim apartment window, knowing one thing for certain: this wasn't just curiosity anymore. This was something deeper. Something that would change not only her life, but his as well. And as you follow this journey of hidden struggles, unexpected truths, and life-changing decisions, make sure to subscribe, because the next chapter will reveal a twist you won't see coming.